Welcome to the Chair Outlet, the largest chair-only store in the West, where we have chairs for every room in the house. At the Chair Outlet, we have the lowest prices every day with brands like Lane, Best, Ashley, Douglas, and more, so you can get that designer look you want at an outlet price and still take it home today. Come visit the Chair Outlet at 73rd and Southeast Powell in Portland or on Greenberg Road just behind Washington Square and on the web at thechairoutlet.net.
Do you suffer from sore feet? Many people have found relief from sore feet, back, knee, or even hip pain by calling the Good Feet store.
I had extreme foot pain, so I went to the doctor and he diagnosed me with plantar fasciitis and told me to wear my sneakers all the time. So I couldn't wear any of my dress shoes or sandals, but then I went to the Good Feet store and got arch supports, and now I can wear any shoe I want.
Thanks to the Good Feet store, I'm bowling 3 nights a week pain-free.
Hurry into the Good Feet store today.
Wendy's new 4-alarm spicy chicken sandwich has 4 hits of heat. My assistant will demonstrate. As you can see, the spicy whole breast fillet takes effect instantly. Then the jalapenos and the pepper jack cheese kick in. And finally, the chipotle sauce.
Wendy's new 4-alarm spicy chicken sandwich. Please use caution when you do it taste right.
Get up, get out, start saving. It's Hot August deals time at Les Schwab. Save big on a hot selection of passenger, performance, SUV, and light truck tires. A smoking collection of custom wheels, too. Over 25 styles on sale. You'll also find red-hot sale prices on some of our most popular shocks and struts. Hurry in. The deals end August 31st. Hot August deals on tires and wheels now at the Les Schwab sign.
On the news at 5, we'll have the latest from the fire lines on Mount Hood. Crews battling one big fire and at least 8 separate smaller blazes, all started by lightning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola. Also, 3 people in Malheur County have come down with the West Nile virus. So why haven't we seen any human cases in the Portland area? We'll have some answers for you. And a Salem naval officer now accused of espionage. What secrets was he trying to pass on, and to who? KOIN News 6 after Ellen. See you then.
If you would like to purchase a DrPill.com, brought to you in part by
New Hormel Natural Choice Deli Sandwich Meats. All natural, no preservatives. The great taste comes naturally. New Hormel Natural Choice.
Travel consideration provided by
Skechers sports sneakers for walking, exercising, or just for exciting fashion looks. All styles include built-in height for added comfort. Skechers sports sneakers. Try a pair today.
My mom always said, take your time looking. Have fun along the way. Make sure to stop and smell the roses. And when the right one comes along, you'll know. You'll just know. Couldn't happen to a nicer girl.
Anything's possible. Stay fresh with Depend. Nothing protects against odor better.
You're just not going to find a better carpet cleaner than Stanley Steamer. They're professional, respectful, and really just take service to a whole new level.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer gets carpet cleaner.
Imagine 1.5 football fields of furniture, and you have Woodsellers Parkway Furniture in Salem. We have the largest selection of high-quality furniture in the Northwest. Great selection also means great prices at Woodsellers Parkway Furniture in Salem. Drive a little and save a lot.
The warm, comfortable look and feel of Shaw Carpet. Its enduring beauty adds value to your home.
It's the best way to invest in your home.
Trinity Carpet and Flooring offers an incredible selection of premium Shaw Carpet with prices starting at 99 cents a square foot.
All this selection all in one place, only at Trinity Carpet and Flooring.
Choose the right Shaw Carpet from hundreds of styles and colors. Make no payments until 2008.
Your selections are in stock now.
Trinity Carpet and Flooring, simply better.
Someday, a real vacation. Someday, a home office. Someday, employee number 2. Someday, medical school. Today, talk with a Wells Fargo banker and get started on your someday today.
Ever notice that stores rarely put their most popular products on sale? Well, for a limited time, Sleep Country's best-selling mattresses are all on sale. Save on Sleep Country's top-selling Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific mattresses. Even our best-selling Beauty Rest and Posturepedic mattresses are on sale. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. The best sellers on sale for a limited time. Guaranteed comfort, best selection, lowest price.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Tomorrow on John.
The menu says it's wild, but that wild salmon you paid a steep price for may actually have come straight off the farm. How can you tell when the label lies? The Salmon Scam, tonight on KOIN 6 at 6.
Now showing Shoe Week at Ross with thrilling savings of 50 to 70% off department store prices. Everything from casual to dressy for men, women, and kids. Shoe Week at Ross. Hurry or you'll miss all the excitement.
There's a powerful spirit moving through Oregon. A spirit with the strength to change lives and the promise to unite us. It is the spirit of community. Nourish it, and we are all empowered. Spirit Mountain Community Fund, a $35 million tradition of giving.
Hi, I'm Maureen McGovern, direct from Broadway in Little Women the Musical. For the first time, Little Women, the beloved American classic, comes alive on stage. She will live in your bounty. 6 generations have read the story. This one will sing it.
August 15th through 20th at Keller Auditorium, part of the Fred Meyer Broadway Across America Portland series. Welcomed by K103 and Lexus of Portland.
This is a family show. Bring your family. We want to see you.
This summer, Oaks presents the best weekday discounts ever. Tuesday through Friday means daily discounts like outdoor movies, 2-for-1 ride bracelets, 97-cent ride tickets, and go-kart tickets. Check oakspark.com for details. No parking or gate fees, just safe, wholesome family fun.
Families know that dirt and dust suspended in the air contribute to poor indoor air quality and reduced quality of life. It also affects furnace and air conditioner operation. Trust AAA Heating and Cooling for the most advanced duct cleaning service, according to the National Air Duct Cleaners Association's source removal methods and standards. Call AAA Heating and Cooling, a name you can trust. Mention this ad and receive a $50 discount.
Providing quality comfort solutions since 1961.
AAA Heating and Cooling.
Now playing the action-packed event of the year. Shoe Week at Ross. Save a whopping 50 to 70% off department store prices. Featuring the top brands in athletic shoes for men, women, and kids. Shoe Week at Ross. Don't miss out on the action.
Is this little girl psychic?
The souls are being too loud.
Next ET.
If you want to be a part of Dr. Phil's live studio audience, call us at 323-461-PHIL or email us at drphil.com. That's 323-461-PHIL or email us at drphil.com.
I really want to thank...
Come into Old Navy, where every hour on the hour, customers can win one of millions of prizes. Why? I won! It's Old Navy's best week ever. But Erwin Gebbers is not a winner. Erwin decided cooking bacon is more important than winning amazing prizes. Visit your Old Navy store during the best week ever for a chance to win a Chrysler Crossfire, airline tickets, Baskin-Robbins ice cream, CDs, or get great discounts. Don't be an Erwin, be a winner. Visit your participating Old Navy store. August 5th through the 13th, you can win during the best week ever.
Growing up, Pete, Dan, and I were inseparable. Still are, only with a few extra in tow.
Try Olive Garden's new Sicilian grilled shrimp. Garlic marinated and grilled to perfection. Or new Sicilian grilled chicken, both in a tasty garlic butter sauce at Olive Garden.
Hair in danger of deflating? Garnier Fructis Body and Volume, the first fortifying system with active fruit concentrate from Garnier. Hair is 5 times stronger with up to 70% more volume. Garnier Fructis Body and Volume. Garnier.
My mom always said, take your time looking. Have fun along the way. Make sure to stop and smell the roses. And when the right one comes along, you'll know. You'll just know. Couldn't happen to a nicer girl.
possible. Stay fresh with Depend. Nothing protects against odor better.
Dry, cracked, scaly feet and heels? If moisturizing hasn't helped, it may be a type of athlete's foot. Lamisil AT cream is clinically proven to cure it. For beautifully healthy feet, don't just take care of your feet, take cure of your feet. Try Lamisil AT.
Hey. Hey. I like your jeans.
Thanks.
Smile. All boys and girls jeans on sale. No one gets back to school like Kmart.
So Betty White works the catwalk. Next, Ellen.
On the news at 5, we'll have the latest from the fire lines on Mount Hood. Crews battling one big fire and at least 8 separate smaller blazes, all started by lightning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola. Also, 3 people in Malheur County have come down with the West Nile virus. So why haven't we seen any human cases in the Portland area? We'll have some answers for you. And a Salem naval officer now accused of espionage. What secrets was he trying to pass on, and to who? KOIN News 6 after Ellen. See you then.
Now showing Shoe Week at Ross with thrilling savings of 50 to 70% off department store prices. Everything from casual to dressy for men, women, and kids. Shoe Week at Ross. Hurry or you'll miss all the excitement.
Introducing Coffee Mate Soy, the first Coffee Mate creamer that's made with all the goodness of soy. So it fits your healthy lifestyle. And since it's from Coffee Mate, it's irresistibly smooth and velvety. Nestle Coffee Mate Soy Creamer. Coffee's newest perfect mate.
Hi, I'm Maureen McGovern, direct from Broadway in Little Women the Musical. For the first time, Little Women, the beloved American classic, comes alive on stage. She will live in your bounty. 6 generations have read the story. This one will sing it.
August 15th through 20th at Keller Auditorium, part of the Fred Meyer Broadway Across America Portland series. Welcome by K103 and Lexus of Portland.
This is a family show. Bring your family. We want to see you.
Bringing Northwest color into your home is as easy as opening a can of Miller paint. Miller paint was born in the Northwest and comes in a wide range of colors, uniquely inspired by the Northwest landscape. Easier yet, when you visit your Miller paint store, you get friendly, expert advice that leads to picture-perfect results every time. If you can picture it, you can paint it. Miller Paint, our paint.
Now playing the action-packed event of the year. Shoe Week at Ross. Save a whopping 50 to 70% off department store prices, featuring the top brands in athletic shoes for men, women, and kids. Shoe Week at Ross. Don't miss out on the action.
Okay, Swap. Action continues.
The menu says it's wild, but that wild salmon you paid a steep price for may actually have come straight off the farm. How can you tell when the label lies? The Salmon Scam, tonight on KOIN News 6 at 6.
Ever notice that stores rarely put their most popular products on sale? Well, for a limited time, Sleep Country's best-selling mattresses are all on sale. Save on Sleep Country's top-selling Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific mattresses. Even our best-selling Beauty Rest and Posturepedic mattresses are on sale. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing. The best sellers on sale for a limited time. Guaranteed comfort, best selection, lowest price.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Life says it's the perfect time to enjoy all the fruits of summer. Especially at Safeway, where the fruit isn't just picked, it's chosen. All of it inspected 5 times from the field to the store to be guaranteed fresh, ripe, and delicious. As the fruits of summer should be. Safeway, ingredients for life.
Need cash? The cash you need is online, just a quick click away. With QuickClickLoans.com, you can apply over the internet for a cash loan anytime, day or night, from the privacy of your own home. Qualifying is easy at QuickClickLoans.com. You could be eligible for a loan of up to $3,500 with no collateral, even if your credit is less than perfect. Visit us at QuickClickLoans.com today. Because your cash loan could be just a quick click away.
Ah, flaky crust.
Granny Smith apples.
Smells like cinnamon.
It's not ready till it's ready. You can't beat the taste of real whipped cream.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jeff Baskin. The sunshine is back out this afternoon. Almost a little bit humid out there with temperatures well up into the 70s. Will it cool down for the end of the week? I have your forecast coming up on KOIN News 6 at 5 o'clock.
The current Powerball jackpot is $15 million. Powerball, Oregon's multi-million-dollar lottery game. Could you be the next big winner?
How to spot bogus credit card offers.
Good morning, Northwest, 5 to 7 a.m.
You gotta try Honey Bunches of Oats.
It's got 3 kinds of flakes mixed in.
Just the right touch of honey.
It's sweet, but not too sweet. I'm partial to the crunchy clusters.
Honey Bunches of Oats. There's a whole bunch to love. We made some just for you.
Introducing new roasted vegetable Ritz.
I'll stop the world and melt with you.
That flaky, buttery, melt-in-your-mouth rich taste. Now with real vegetables roasted right in. New roasted vegetable Ritz. Ritz it up.
Face to face with the mother who abandoned him. Next, Dr. Phil.
Wendy's new 4-alarm spicy chicken sandwich has 4 hits of heat. My assistant will demonstrate. As you can see, the spicy whole breast fillet takes effect instantly. Then the jalapenos and the pepper jack cheese kick in. And finally, the chipotle sauce.
Wendy's new 4-alarm spicy chicken sandwich. Please use caution when you do it taste right.
Selection is like a menu. Every item on it should be a delight. That's what you'll find at Paul Schatz. Drexel Heritage, Martha Stewart, Vera Bradley. It's all here, all with a level of service you won't find anywhere else. So stop by and see our entire selection. If you can picture it, chances are we carry it. At Paul Schatz Furniture, your home. Save now during our store-wide summer sale.
Megabucks, over 200 millionaires and counting. Next jackpot is over 4.6 million. Will you be next?
Tyra Banks, come on down.
I got to be a Barker Beauty
Studio. Is this little girl's psychic? Next E.T., the new TV show, and the 4-year-old who sees angels.
And to say, well, the souls are being too loud.
Plus, E.T. breaks Grey's Anatomy news and how TV's hottest show saved a forgotten star.
I feel as though, well, they've counted me out. I might as well sit on the beach.
TV's Julia, her depression, her cancer, and her comeback.
She's a true diva.
And Matthew Perry's big return.
I'm very excited.
Next E.T.
Watch tonight at 7, only on KOIN News 6.
For a limited time, Sleep Country's best-selling mattresses are all on sale. Save on Sleep Country's top-selling Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific mattresses. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Hi, I'm Maureen McGovern, direct from Broadway in Little Women the Musical. For the first time, Little Women, the beloved American classic, comes alive on stage.
She will live in your bounty.
6 generations have read the story. This one will sing it.
August 15th through 20th at Keller Auditorium, part of the Fred Meyer Broadway Across America Portland series. Welcome by K103 and Lexus of Portland.
This is a family show. Bring your family. We want to see you.
Mixing plastic bags in with other recyclables can really clog up the works. And no decent recycling bin can stomach that.
Inspired by a true story, it began as an incredible challenge.
Philadelphia Eagles will hold open tryouts.
You gotta try out this weekend. It inspired an impossible dream.
Even if you're down there for 1 hour, you're down there.
It became one man's extraordinary journey.
Excuse me, my name's spelled wrong.
Nothing personal. Does it really matter?
It's never too late.
Where'd you play your college ball?
I didn't play college ball.
To fight for your dreams. Invincible. Inspired by the incredible true story. Rated PG.
Now Izzy's does summer sensations. From nightly entrees of fresh mahi-mahi topped with tropical salsa to St. Louis-style smokehouse ribs. From lemon shrimp Alfredo to Caribbean shrimp salad. Izzy serving summer sensations, pizza, and a whole lot more.
Thank them for 400 wonderful shows.
Every day, millions of adults taking medication for depression believe the myth that they can't change anything about the depression symptoms they're still experiencing. Depression symptoms still affecting Julia's relationship, holding Mary back at work, keeping George from his favorite activities. The reality, if you're taking an antidepressant but still dealing with depression, it could be your time for change. In a recent government study, over 70% of patients taking an antidepressant continue to have unresolved symptoms. So visit yourtimeforchange.com for a DVD that has information on depression and a prescription medication. Learn why it's important to speak with your doctor about treatment choices. Find out about options that may help you achieve the goals of treatment. With another medication, you may be able to prevent depression from returning. Recapture what you've lost. Enjoy life again. This is your time for change.
Wow, Jane looks fantastic.
Hi, guys.
Coffee?
Yes. And this and this.
You look amazing. What have you been doing?
Eating breakfast.
Really?
Yeah, the Special K breakfast. Bowl of Special K red berries, fruit, and coffee. It's less than 250 calories for all this.
It's no secret. Research shows women who eat breakfast like the Special K breakfast way less.
All the same. Yeah, we should.
And take back breakfast today with the Special K breakfast.
On the news at 5, we'll have the latest from the fire lines on Mount Hood. Crews battling one big fire and at least 8 separate smaller blazes, all started by lightning. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianola. Also, 3 people in Malheur County have come down with the West Nile virus. So why haven't we seen any human cases in the Portland area? We'll have some answers for you. And a Salem naval officer now accused of espionage. What secrets was he trying to pass on, and to who? KOIN News 6 after Ellen. See you then.
Dibs, the bite-sized ice cream snack. Munch 'em. Pop 'em. Have fun with them. Dibs, the next little thing in ice cream.
Is this little girl psychic?
The souls are being too loud.
Next ET.
Closed captioning and other considerations for the Ellen DeGeneres Show provided by...
Like the leading mouthwash, Crest Pro Health Oral Rinse kills 99% of common germs that can cause bad breath, plaque, and gingivitis, giving you the mouthwash benefits that dentists recommend most, but without the burn of alcohol. Kills germs without the burn.
Lose yourself in deliciously rich Dove ice cream, topped with a unique layer of silky smooth Dove chocolate ganache. Dove ice cream, my moment, my Dove.
Almay Skincare with Botanicals. 3 essential steps expertly formulated to work together. 93% of women who used it saw healthy-looking skin in just 1 week. Find it only in the Almay section of the cosmetics aisle.
All right, Pam, I completely forgot to tell you, you're also receiving 2...
Next, trouble on Mount Hood. Wildfires burning out of control while they're only expected to get worse.
And he was slurring and wobbly. The lawyer accused of being drunk in court.
200,000 people on 3,800 flights every day. American Airlines knows why you fly.
Anyway.
Bringing news home to Portland, Southwest Washington, and all of Oregon. This is KOIN News 6 at 5.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight for KOIN News 6. I'm Kelly Day.
I'm Jeff Gianola. Our top story at this hour, roads closed, over a dozen campgrounds now off limits. Fire is burning on Mount Hood. Here's the very latest. There are two big fires burning on the mountain. The Bluegrass Fire has now charred 300 acres. Then the Gummy-Jack Fire. That has burned 100 acres so far. There are 9 additional spot fires. Besides several forest roads, Highway 35 between White River Snow Park and Parkdale is now closed, and 13 campgrounds are now off limits. KOIN News 6 reporter Alana Adams joins us live now from Mount Hood Meadows. What is the latest, Alana?
Well, Jeff, actually, fire crews got their first real look at the fires today from the ground, and what they're telling us is they're only expecting them to get larger.
A Tanker 45 is coming in from Moses Lake, Washington.
With more help arriving, the firefighters had their first look at the fires threatening the Mount Hood Wilderness area today. But getting to those fires wasn't easy, just steep forested terrain about a mile from the nearest road.
These fires are in wilderness, so they're hard to get to. The crews are going to have to walk in to start building fire lines. So we're establishing where they can get into the fires from and how they can get at the fire safely.
Tom Knappenberger with the U.S. Forest Service says the Bluegrass Ridge Fire was estimated at about 400 acres early Wednesday morning. But even as we watched from a ridge during the afternoon, you can see its growing intensity.
We're entering the afternoon burning period when the ground dries out, the fuels dry out, and the fire starts to pick up. And just since we've been up here, you can see a lot more smoke and a lot more burning under that smoke.
The Bluegrass Ridge Fire is the largest fire here, but it's the Gumjuak fires that have the most potential to affect the Dalles watershed.
When it starts burning, then you obviously get burnt wood, burnt embers in the fire, as well as we have to be careful about how we use our retardants and other methods of fighting the fire so we don't contaminate that water system.
The U.S. Forest Service says the wilderness is ripe for a large fire. They tell us the dry conditions combined with lots of dead wood because of beetle infestation create an area that is historically ready to burn. Now, the U.S. Forest Service actually just told us they expect that Bluegrass Ridge Fire to have grown by at least 100 acres today. They'll have better numbers in the morning. That's when most of these crews will hit the ground running and try and fight these fires really, really hard, Jeff.
Okay, Alana Adams, thank you. We do want people to know that Timberline Lodge and other government businesses up on the mountain are not affected by the fires.
Right.
They do remain open for business at this hour.
And right now, everyone's looking to the weather. Again, meteorologist Jeff Baskin joins us. Is there any hope that the weather could help out these fire crews right now, Jeff?
Well, in some ways, the weather really is going to help, and that help is going to come in the form of cool temperatures and rather high humidity. Tonight, those temperatures fall into the 40s, and that relative humidity will rise to about 70 to 90%, and that makes it a little bit more difficult for the fire to spread when the humidity in the air is that high. Winds generally about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Problem tomorrow could come with a couple of isolated thunderstorms possible later on during the day, but again, it doesn't look like anything widespread. But temperatures only in the upper 50s to low 60s, and again, the humidity really not all that low. Wind could pick up just a little bit, but overall, it looks like the weather is going to help the firefighters a lot more than it's going to set them back. So that's the good news. Of course, I'll have the forecast for the Portland area coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Jeff. Meanwhile, wildfire season north of Spokane has already taken out 9 homes. Nearly 100 homes were evacuated in Valley, Washington, and once the fire got underway, it simply took off.
It burnt so fast, I went outside. I was going to take my dog to the vet and get some grass out of his ears, and I told my wife, I said, I better not do that. I turned my car on and drove back. It was already coming over to our house.
That fire is now up to about 460 acres. Crews have cut a thin line around the wildfire, but they're still concerned because there's a lot of unburned fuel, and the flames could easily jump that line. The blaze began as a trash fire that was set despite a burn ban, so there could be some criminal charges filed in this case.
Oh, there has been another drowning on the Deschutes River.
Yeah, this time near Maupin. Wasco County detectives say that 4 people in a raft struck a rock near Wapanita Rapids yesterday. All of them were thrown from the raft, and the man who drowned was from Phoenix. He was not wearing a life jacket. Other rafters tried to give him CPR until an ambulance arrived, but when paramedics got there, he was pronounced dead.
The word malheur in French means unlucky, and the Oregon County by that same name is again unlucky to be the first to host the West Nile virus this year. 3 cases, 2 men and a woman. One was hospitalized. All patients are recovering from their flu-like symptoms. KOIN News 6 reporter Mike Donahue joins us from the Columbia Slough tonight. Mike, I know that's a favorite gathering spot for mosquitoes.
Yeah, you see this still water covered with algae behind me. As you notice from that map, Malheur County is right next door to Idaho with 95 cases so far of West Nile and 1 fatality. This is a farming region. Lots of standing warm water from irrigation, a perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. And then when the temperature jumps up in the high 90s and triple digits, those mosquitoes are activated and they feed on dead birds and humans. At Multnomah County's Vector Control, Caleb DeChant peers into the microscope. He's looking at immature mosquitoes collected from area wetlands. Their magnified computer image gives these instars and pupae a menacing look. They are of a species known to carry West Nile, but not in this area.
We actually don't know what species of mosquito in Multnomah County carry West Nile virus because it actually hasn't been here yet. It breaks the surface water and they breathe.
Multnomah County's vector control agents have counted 22 different species of year-round mosquitoes. So far, none has become infected with West Nile. What's more,
we have had a reduced volume of dead bird calls.
Mosquitoes get the virus from feeding on dead birds, especially crows. Scientists are trying to figure out why Eastern Oregon is reporting human cases of West Nile, 8 last year, but not Western Oregon. No one yet knows why.
There's water, it's fairly warm, mosquitoes are present, they had an infection in the past, now it's become a bigger concern for them.
Mosquitoes breed rapidly in hot summer weather. That climate also causes the virus to multiply within the biting bugs. They simply thrive in Eastern Oregon, where temperatures are hotter. Standing between them and us are these sentinel chickens, living in 3 flocks scattered about Multnomah County. The theory is the infected mosquitoes will bite them before they bite us. A 2-legged early warning system that so far has not sounded an alarm. Studies of West Nile virus have discovered that it shows up more often in men than in women, and that people 50 and older are at greater risk of a neurological disorder. But that's less than 1%. 20% experience flu-like symptoms, and 80% have West Nile and don't even know it. Near the Columbia Slough, Mike Donahue, KOIN News 6.
And Mike, I see you have your long sleeves on and you're protected from those mosquitoes this evening.
Haven't sprayed anything yet, but I've got the sleeves, yes.
All right, thank you, Mike.
The man investigators call a serial killer was arraigned today. John Thompson was arrested in Victorville, California on Monday. He is charged with killing 2 people so far, including Lori Ham from Longview, Washington, and James Headland from California. But he's also the suspect in the disappearance of James Ergott, who's from Spokane. Today in court, Thompson appeared calm during the arraignment. Authorities in California say it will likely be some time before Thompson answers to those murder charges, though, in Washington state. He's being held in a California jail without bail, and he'll be back in court September 5th. Meanwhile, the 2 men who captured Thompson after he tried to hijack a woman on Monday are now getting a $6,000 reward check from Cowlitz County. And today, family and friends remembered one of his alleged victims, Lori Ham. She was laid to rest in Longview. Her disappearance is what set off the initial manhunt for John Thompson.
A teenager from Vancouver is missing tonight, and her mother says she needs your help in finding her. Take a good look at these pictures. 15-year-old Christy Grunlos. She was last seen 2 months ago at a family gathering in Union Gap, Washington. That's near Yakima. Now, although she left on her own, no one has seen or heard from her since that time.
Of course, I fear the worst. I try not to. I just keep telling myself that she ran away. That she's okay. But I know my daughter, she would have called. She would have called us by now.
Well, police are treating this as a missing runaway case, so if you've seen Christy Grunlos, you're asked to call 1-800-THE-LOST.
A terrible crime in Albany to report tonight. Albany police say that a predatory registered sex offender kidnapped and raped a 7-year-old girl. Police say Hugh Heil snatched her right from her front yard last night. They say he took her along the Willamette River, and that's where he attacked her. Witnesses thankfully helped police catch up with him along the river. Heil was actually an acquaintance of the girl's family, and tonight he is charged with kidnap, rape, sex abuse, and sodomy. A Northeast Portland veterinarian has been cleared of allegations that he abused pets. He was accused of beating and kicking cats and dogs at the companion pet clinic which he ran. But the Oregon Medical Examining Board found insufficient evidence to cite Daniel Kohler for inhumane treatment of pets under his care. But the panel did fine Kohler $2,000 for failing to advise clients about some follow-up treatment. Kohler's license, by the way, has already been revoked in the state of California.
It is a deadly situation that Multnomah County Sheriff deputies hope they never have to respond to in real life.
But they have to prepare for it. Past school shootings have taught police they have to prepare for the worst. And today, the Sheriff's Office held a school shooting training exercise at Reynolds High School in East Multnomah County. KOIN News 6 reporter Amy Frazier is live there tonight to show us what they were doing. Amy?
Kelly, if there ever was a school shooting here or at any other school for that matter, deputies say that they've learned from other school shooting incidents like Columbine that they have to move in quickly to save lives. There's a pretend shooter inside Reynolds High School. In the training scenario, these Multnomah County deputies who normally work patrol are learning lives could be lost if they wait for the SWAT team.
There are going to be people inside that are need medical attention, and the active shooter needs to be neutralized before the medical people can go in and start saving lives.
Deputies move quickly in a tactical formation, looking for the pretend shooter. Trainers wearing orange vests watch their every move. Deputies scan the school for clues, like wastebaskets that represent injured students.
In an actual situation, which we didn't have here, you'd have waves of students moving away from the actual shooter, and then we need to go towards where those students are coming from.
Trainers say it's important to make the scenario as realistic as possible.
The way you train is the way you're going to react in a real situation. So the more realistic we make the training as far as doing it at actual schools and even the schools that we possibly could respond to, having distractions like the fire alarms going off, being able to create diversions and whatnot, those are all realistic situations that they could face.
Deputies hope they never have to respond to a real school shooting. But if the call comes, they say this training will help them save lives. And about 25 deputies went through that training here at the high school. They also say about 25 more deputies will go through the training next week. And this is something that Multnomah County Sheriff's deputies have been doing now for about 3 years, but they take this sort of refresher course every year because they say it is just so important to be prepared. Reporting in East Multnomah County, Amy Frazier, KOIN News 6.
Thank you, Amy.
A Navy sailor from Salem behind bars tonight in a Norfolk brig charged with desertion and espionage. 21-year-old Ariel Weinman is a 2003 graduate of West Salem High School. The Navy says he deserted his Connecticut submarine, the USS Albuquerque, in July of last year. Then for 8 months attempted to pass along classified information to foreign agents until he was arrested at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport in March. According to the Navy, the meetings was arrested at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport in March. According to the Navy, the meetings of those agents took place in Bahrain, Austria, and Mexico. The Navy has been very quiet about this case, but has released the information after pressure from a Virginia news pressure.
Portland Public Schools assessment testing results are out. Up next, the subjects that kids need to most improve in.
Where will the Seattle Sonics play? Why the new owner is steering clear of Seattle for now.
And a lawyer accused of being drunk in court, busted by the judge.
And the sunshine is back out, but will the clouds be back for tomorrow morning? I have your forecast coming up next.
When it comes to brakes, come to the brake repair experts, Brake Team. Brake Team specializes in brakes, so you'll know it's done right at a great price. So go ahead, put your trust in the team. Come in today for your 4-wheel brake deal. Any make or model vehicle, all 4 wheels, just $99.95. New pads or shoes installed. Resurface the rotors, pack the bearings, bleed the system, and a great warranty.
Put your trust in the team, Brake Team. Put your trust in the team, Brake Team.
Wow, is that a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut?
Yep, the pizza you eat backwards.
Pizza Hut? Pizza stuffed crust, wow.
Backwards is back. The stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. Melted, delicious cheese stuffed inside a golden brown crust. You just gotta eat it backwards. And it's only $10.99 for a large one topping. That's money back in your pocket. For the pizza you eat backwards, go for the good stuff. Need more pizza? Add any medium one topping for only $5 more.
This is Peter Court Woods, and these are the best townhomes on the planet. Obviously, I am very enthusiastic about Peter Court Woods, but really, it's for you to decide. There are 5 model homes. Beautiful. Peter Court Woods is an urban village, 4 miles from the city center, surrounded by trees and green, and the new clubhouse just opened. So why don't you visit Peter Court Woods and see why we're so excited?
Step up to a Renaissance home.
When does a car become more? Is it with more power? With more advanced features? Or an amazing new look? The all-new redesigned 07 Camry is when a car becomes more. Now get this great low price on the all-new Camry at your Toyota dealer. Toyota, it's time to move forward.
Mixed results tonight from the latest assessment of Portland Public Schools. Elementary schools are strong, middle schools are getting better, but many of the high schools need some work. KOIN News 6 reporter Ken Body is here now to show us why. Ken?
Well, Kelly, the assessment testing is done by the Oregon Department of Education. The tests focus on reading, writing, math, and science. It evaluates progress for the 47,000 students in the Portland School District. In general, the tests show that achievement in just about every subject drops as students move from lower grades into high school. And one big concern across the board, writing skills.
We just have real work to do, regardless of what the scores say. And certainly, the exam tells us at least 50% of our kids and more are struggling with it at almost every level.
The superintendent held her press conference at Roosevelt High School, one school that showed some real improvement over the past year. Phillips says she's looking at curriculum changes and teacher professional development to improve student outcomes as they move up in grade. Other schools showing improvement include Grant High School, Beaumont Middle School, and Vestal Elementary. Tonight on KOIN News 6 at 6, we'll dig deeper into the numbers and hear more from the superintendent about how she plans to improve student performance. Ken Body, KOIN News 6.
Thanks, Ken. We'll look forward to that. What does the future hold for the Sonics? It seems they may not be playing in the city of Seattle. The buyer of the basketball team today says the team will not play at Key Arena in its current state. He's been scoping out areas in Bellevue and Renton, but many say he eventually wants to move to Oklahoma. Oklahoma City businessman Clay Bennett says a new world-class facility is the key to keeping the NBA franchise in Seattle.
More than 100 workers at Georgia Pacific's Woona Mill in Clatskanie are being handed some pink slips. The mill is laying off people as part of a drive for corporate efficiency. The plant currently employs 1,050 people. One Nevada lawyer's job might be in jeopardy.
After he arrived late to court, began slurring his words, and appeared drunk, that's when the judge began to scold him.
I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. You've turned it into a soap opera.
Well, the judge ordered a breathalyzer test for the lawyer. The result, 0.75, just below the legal limit. The judge then declared a mistrial in the case that the lawyer was working on. The lawyer maintains he was in a car accident on the way to court and hit his head on the windshield, which he says made him a little out of sorts.
Well, with the .75, maybe he had a cocktail to deal with the accident.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's turn to meteorologist Jeff Baskin in the Skywatch Weather Center tonight.
Jeff.
Real cloudy today, but it looks like they broke up, huh?
It was pretty cloudy today. You know, I think the problem with that lawyer was that, you know, when he had a martini on his dashboard or something, he just went shoom, right into it, and that would explain it right there. But we can explain the clouds we had this morning. We had a little bit of a marine influence in the air, and that's why we woke up to some clouds, and those temperatures kept us cool. And Ken Body right there. Yeah, he was right in front of the camera there. Good job. All right. And then we had some sunshine by the afternoon. Wow, Giant Ken was walking right through downtown Portland. And now, well, the clouds are gone. Ken Body's gone. He just walked out of the studio there. I think he's a big smile on his face. There were the clouds from this morning. They're all gone now. Still some clouds around Clatsop County, still hanging on around Astoria, but otherwise we have mostly sunny skies across the area. Temperatures not bad for this time of year. Actually right about where they should be. Upper 70s in Portland, 81 Salem, 82 Eugene, 60s along the coast, and inland temperatures in the 80s right now across the metro area. 77 at PDX, 78 over in Troutdale. Our high today, 78 degrees, just a couple degrees below normal, but it was a very mild night. It only dropped into the mid-60s, 66 for our morning low, and our normal low is 58, so a little bit mild out there. We're looking at a record high, 105, set back in 1981. Big heat wave set back in 1981. Yesterday, the record was 107, set back in 81. Well, we have a front approaching, a little bit of a disturbance back here. That's going to come through early tomorrow. Could even be a couple of showers around, but not expecting all that much rain in the Portland area, maybe a sprinkle at best. And then as the front pushes farther east, it may ignite a couple of thunderstorms from the Cascades eastward during the afternoon. That front moves away by Friday afternoon, but following the front, temperature is a little bit on the cool side, and we'll see some lingering clouds as well. So here's what it looks like for tomorrow. Low 80s in the valley, 81 Corvallis, 73 at Kelso, 60s along the coast, and in the gorge, we'll see partly cloudy skies, breezy around Hood River and the Dalles again, temperatures in the low to mid 80s. Cascades tomorrow, a couple of isolated thunderstorms, 55 at Timberline, 63 over at Government Camp, and Central Oregon will be looking at a couple of mainly afternoon thunderstorms and temperatures in the low 80s. Could get a little bit breezy as well. And as we head farther east, we'll see a couple of thunderstorms possible around LeGrand, Baker City, Jean Day, and Burns. Temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. So Portland area tonight, partly cloudy, then becoming cloudy late. Low temperatures in the lower 60s. Tomorrow, morning clouds, and yeah, there could even be a little bit of a sprinkle in a couple of spots, and then skies will clear. Temperatures in the upper 70s, and a little bit on the cool side as we go into Friday. Those clouds may stick around, keeping temperatures only in the mid 70s, but warmer weather for the weekend. Low 80s on Saturday and Sunday with those winds turning offshore. Temperatures could be pushing 90 degrees in the Portland area, but that heat won't last very long. Another push of cooler air will come in for early next week.
Okay, just a quick shot of it.
Yeah, just 1 or 2 days of warm air, and then it's out of there.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
Well, you won't starve if you're going to the airport. We're going to tell you about all the new restaurants coming to PDX just ahead.
And also a man accused of trying to race passenger airplanes with his car. You've got to hear what happened at one airport.
But up next, a construction worker protest turns violent. We'll show you next on KOIN News 6.
Why pay over 3 times as much at a department store when you can buy the exact same outfit at Ross? Ross, there's no comparison.
What do you want for lunch, hon?
I'll have a deluxe burger.
Okay.
Is that pastrami?
You want pastrami?
I'll have that burger, actually.
The burger?
Pastrami looks good.
You want pastrami?
Unless you think I should get the burger. Or you can, or you can do pastrami.
Pastrami burgers. Back at Carl's Jr.
For a limited time, Sleep Country's best-selling mattresses are all on sale. Save on Sleep Country's top-selling Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific mattresses. Plus, get 12 months interest-free financing.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Bringing home the beauty of the Great Northwest is easy, thanks to Miller Paint. And when you use Miller Paint, you're using the finest paint you can buy. Paint specifically formulated for Northwest tastes and Northwest climate. Plus, at your nearby Miller Paint store, you'll find friendly, expert advice to help you achieve whatever you envision, along with everything you need to make the right color choice. If you can picture it, you can paint it. Miller Paint, our paint.
When you buy an RV, it's not just the purchase of a lifetime, it's the purchase of a lifestyle. Take the short drive to Fred's RV World in Sandy. You'll find the right RV for you and your budget on our 8-acre RV Supercenter. If you're looking for the big Class A buses and diesel pushers, we carry Allegro, Intruder, and the stylish New Vision Sportster fifth wheel, featuring additional storage for ATVs. Get instant approval and the lowest rates available with zero down on approved credit. Fred's RV World, Highway 26 in Sandy, the gateway to Mount Hood.
Why pay over twice as much at a department store when you can buy the exact same outfit at Ross? Ross, there's no comparison.
This KOIN weather segment is brought to you by Comcast. Get a better bundle. Digital cable, high-speed internet, digital voice. Get connected, stay connected.
Construction workers have again clashed with riot police in South Korea over a pay dispute and working conditions at the world's fifth largest steel manufacturer, POSCO. 8,000 riot police, 8,000 police deployed to block access to demonstrators outside POSCO Steel's headquarters building.
Wow. Well, a lot of people think about vacations during the summer.
Yeah, now may be the time to plan ahead. Several major airlines are offering bargain fares for travel this fall. The fare sales follow recent increases. The cheap fares are for air travel after August. The prices pick up then, of course, around the holidays.
Didn't have time to eat before you went to the airport? Now you'll have more to choose from at PDX. Pizzicato, Laurelwood Public House and Brewery, Rose's Deli, Rogue Ales, Beaverton Bakery Cafe, and Baskin Robbins are just a few of the new vendors that will be moving in at the airport. Design work is underway right now for those restaurants, and they're expected to be up and running sometime within the next 18 months. And due to increased demand, Lufthansa is expanding its service out of PDX. Starting October 31st, Portland passengers will have a choice between 5 weekly flights compared to just 3 now. The nonstop service between Portland and Frankfurt started back in March of 2003.
And an incredible story out of a Florida airport tonight. A driver plowed through a fence at Southwest Florida International, drove on the tarmac, and according to witnesses, was actually racing planes as they took off. Police chased the driver for about 15 minutes up and down the tarmac.
It was like a cartoon. The cars went that way, then the cars came back and went that way. And this went on for like 5 or 10 minutes.
The driver eventually ended up crashing into a canal along the runway. Then police were able to move in and arrest him.
Talk about a hazardous job. Wait until you see what happened to an umpire last night. Over and over and over. That's up next.
Why pay $17.99 for ribs and a tossed salad elsewhere when Sizzler gives you a whole lot more for less? Just $12.99 for fall-off-the-bone barbecued ribs and Sizzler's Endless Salad Bar. Sizzler's all-new barbecued ribs and Endless Salad Bar, just $12.99.
Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
We're talking with folks about standards prices.
When we shopped around for prices in magazines and on the internet, we found that Standard was significantly lower.
Prices were very competitive, and combined with the great service and the great prices, you can't go wrong.
I don't think you could find a better price.
The financing was great and real easy, hassle-free, and yeah, the whole thing was trouble-free.
A low price guarantee. That's Standard TV and appliance.
Take the Hyundai Challenge during the Hyundai Challenge Summer Clearance. Test drive the sedan that beats Honda Accord. The new Hyundai Sonata with more standard safety features and interior space than Accord. Great fuel mileage and America's best warranty for $4,500 less than Accord. Now save even more, up to $3,000 cash back on Sonata. There's never been a better time to save thousands during the Hyundai Challenge Summer Clearance. Get a new Sonata V6 with up to $3,000 cash back at your local Hyundai dealer.